position. Somebody run. He cannot even express himself. Run. This one. Yeah, so Kwabena, I don't think this has to do. We expect our institutions to work. And to conclude what I was saying, so I expect a day where one institution will sue the other for non-performance, non-delivery. But before you can sue,
you can do the same. As a Ghanaian, you can sue them for that. And a person institution being a sue. You can do the same thing.
What is my role? What is my role in this election, which will give me the opportunity to sue the police?
Your role is a Ghanaian. Role now they work Akwantufuo, the same role. And I'll be say one who's they are not managing the police or this and this and this word. It was sue. Then you go just the law. That's how we made a country.
The law doesn't work like that at all.
Who told you that?
The way
who told you that? Listen to this. Listen to the law. My man can't Obi or UK. And now one of my betting in the court. So I go catch you almost say. Oba mo muntwa bet ne ma no because I addicted. Onya de
he was exercising. Yeah, he was exercising his right.
No. In no. Senka bi awo Ghana ne ka say bi Obaka za kwan fa na sem ko. Ba ko siu company no. And my judgment fee company no also omotwa bet na ma no. The position position as a Ghanaian to sue. And to go and do
it. Something you should have a vested interest in the thing. The guy's vested interest is the betting company refused him from exercising his will or his wish. If for any reason I was denied voting, and I know that I met all the requirements for voting and they deny me, of course I will sue them. Do you understand? In that case, my vested interest has been trampled upon. But just an ordinary person, I cannot say, what grounds would I stand to?
Abi, you are not ordinary person. You are who are the same. And Yamana Akwantufuo no more. Omoya, your cassette no. Who are the same right?
Of course, yes. Akwantufuo is not more a citizen of Ghana to me than me.
Oh,
one second old child.
Who are John out to Boba Park and is that Unya Bema? Or the Mammy Cobne away. Tanya Bema.
Barbara,
Bema and war. This year now, what checking out to you.
Me checking it out. When I was going to that, you start off. When I was going to that, you start. But when I was going to that, it was a trap. Anytime I go to Ghana, I go to any office, it's a trap. I want somebody to stop me and take action. But none of them was able to do that. Do you understand? So when my interest is trampled upon, yes. But I can't wake up and just sue the police because there's no specific claim for me.
Be a yaw the best about half a second. I was a fin about my brain once on can be the hoodie. Minim Seneno. Omo demonstration, say Omo ye minim from one or matter from Ope Papa no matter for each other win intimidate as intimidation there. Nka kwabna denka ne mo de ye me no. Senka isu dia anka me kran ke senka me senka me so ma minisu asa.
Right now, you know who is a stooge and who is a sycophant. So that
Send your mom when you're jail. Send your man as you're just in one. It's carry. Who got only the democracy on the Bible? I won't believe it. Democracy, come and you don't believe in it. You don't believe how I come see you.
Got my chair.
You know, I hope you are Otimenka. Oh, and then my friend, the friends are on you so. Bible, you know, question. It's not someone that money right intimidation. Intimidation. Oh, I know the catering.
When you be now, all the tell mama, say movie to out to the powers and tell mama. We can cry the high crowd or the Udi Buye Kuminaka when you Ghana presidency. Kazabri alata ninka wao sasa na free atuna good.
Yeah, some my bra legs so papa but so nya chance.
Oh, Kabra. Ose dia na eko.
Say what what ya almost said ja. I said obi ho no mo say me fa anya example o. We say me so wadwen so ba me fa anko the other side or me play. Adwen bone na o say me here so. Say bi a weak mind.
We are na so matene na ma onto de eko.
Aha, that. I said weak mind. Enti me two for say ade a we kura nya
Cha.
na I say obu ofu so hu. What they
Mhm.
call the other side so nipa so no so pet strong mind no.
Mhm.
So we try and touch na we just I don't know one kind of crunch them na family come ni me say we try and touch them na ne bu ofu. We say nipa be mpe ntro. We say I say yemfa bro fi kura nya de we try and ntro ba ko kire no a. Say yes citizen na akopɛ na ko twa ntro authorization time mu a ɛno a no. What I say?
Mhm.
What twa ntro. Ti won san kan da. Ne ade ade ye kan wo ye de yi how akumsin de kan wo say bi a president mama say me ba bi a wabɛbɔ ho wakakra say bi a oh reset de mi say bibi enyi bia wo akufo ado ho no ne yesesa no nka wabɛka bibia me yatimi akoye nim ke awo ɛno ana da board adwen nkyɛ na obi etie
That's it. Kabra. You can't say obi ye weak mind and I say obi din trudge obi and I didn't work from and or pen on pay the and the or no so not gonna wash no who didn't trudge and any boy for. I would bet you if you did a DNA test for all the Palestinians and a DNA test for all the Israelis, Palestinians have more ties to that. The beer or try say obey obi on to ne prum no we are no. And the obey mistake. One to no problem on the Cronfo the one protect ni fie from phone bibian sana adwena no so ete nipa no the ode adwembone no ba no ono na the whole idea kita no enti normally nipa bebre cry e ka so mo ye weak minded people no na weak minded your friends no omo nya omo adwene ne so na mom omo wo gidi ankasa ayese o ba no ha be ka sama na wo personality no to ojiwudi ono de wanya pa fall amount ni nipa no ojiwudi nti onim hwe wo no at least omfa as a money bia amre no na wo nso no say wadwe money nti wo kwabra wa plan say wo no de say nipa no ubebunu afaso nti say nipa ni nyanya trust ma wi na say wo no take advantage on that person who taking it for granted. It is not about the nipa no na adwene na wo for mu. Eye nipa bonesem na aye dodo wo mu. Ama na increase through sa level na ama ode enya na bu no. Say the akofo ado ka kire yen say ono oye too old to be corrupt. So enso say moto aba man nti na agire na madwene wo for man na. Because na mo hwehwe nipa onye corrupt. Na nipa nyina ye free. Obia ye na adwene so openipa sabi odi nokre. Na opani so wanyini na nka nipa so de onyini a ehunu se ne nsem ne odwene nipa ho more than onyini a experience wa fam nti no ama o ka sem se me panimu eti se me ba wi amo da bre na esi o yesikani kura wa bobra ne papa ye president pen ye na ye ninu na eti se yeso yesikani o sika wo bibia nti no da nipa na so mo bo kro no a ugidi because owo bi afenzu wadi politics echi ache ye wo no wo political home enti zedi bande ye de trust amane say zedi bande be di so be bokro no eno jira say ye na ye ji ni di ana mo amoji akufo ado di moye madwene ne wo for man na say onu mum na no ye di pa bone a onim say o ba be di mo bone na mum say wa amfa sa na da no amuntie enti it is not about any be a weak mind you eye ni pa bone for and the planeteer ni papa omo de omo trust ama no na ono no oba wanwan no wo ba ne te se de ono no sabi oye ni papa eno ne bema wa ugina ho be gina di imagine ni pado do omo to aba ma akofo ado omo ni pa keto a enti do ka je me se Ghana no omo agimi omo do so ten omo to aba ma akofo ado no omo wo ma omo to ye ni nyina no omo na agimi wo Ghana pa na ente sa omo na agimi na mum nipa no a ogina nim no ye nipa bone no ono na de nada atechire ma e de abegina wani bi ko wahu se wadwene ye adwuma enti sometime po no nipa oni mi nyansa bebre na dada no se de wagimi de ye nada no ndo o ka de gimi no kro o ka tire ni street o di akiri ndi wo dada na ide na mum wa ye nim so oni mi nyansa no wona obe dada na enu na ma nka se wadwene no ye adwuma kama de a nka o wie hu se wo dada wa onko so ani na ti bio nanso ye de ye be hunu se eno obo chami so ye zi buoi de wabu ye kwasea no o kana se ma ye se oye the best me wa no hwe se kwabra ene o check pa na hwe MPP mo report we ba ye nyina obia tan na manfo no kasa ye ntie na ye arrogant of power enti ye na ye tie Akwantufuo radio kura de ye kan na o ka kire me za go no mo agimi ana because they came with nada atechirema na yenso na ye pesade no na nipa no de saa nkomo na abrɛn say Accra Kumasi road a wo de example ye nyina pese saa kwan ye bɛyɛ hɔ na president Mahama bɛka kire yen so oba bɛyɛ saa kwan no now who be choose say wadwene wo fom ti na ma wo bɛgye adi ana so wadwene wo soro ti na wo nyini ni na so ɔyɛ kwan no so ejireze enti se in case ne no wo so wadwene wo fom wa nyina ni na otimi ye kwan no kama de a me maka jiro zo wadwene wo fom ti na ma ye ka sem papa wo so wante no enti enya se bi obi adwene wo fom na obi adwene wo soro ntia na mum president Mahama aka yakoma so ade a ye pesa Accra Kumasi road ye na se de ye pesa ye no saa no no so ba a obeyo no enti saa kwan no se obebo amane no o lanche no obegire yanim ka kire sa kwan na afi me ba ba ya probability say ye de ye do ne ye support be man no eno say ye high because ye nyina ye ni guso and we know say Ghana was go bit my sa kwan no because so bit me high play 18,000 an hour no ka kire ye so be ye sa Accra Kumasi road wa and say ye gina tinye enti baba ba ye onu so on hands up play no bi enti sa sika ni na o so de ko ye so adwuma na onti be paje enti se owie na wanya enye ye na yagimi eyo onu no ni pa bonefo to wadada ye enti it is not about say omo ma adwene wo fom no penada no enti ne ma omo penemum ni pa bonefo ne take advantage on them because who is majority no omo pe this type of this argument in a war market see me kohwa and no na me be kwa Spain ha political parties binuma so omo be ba omo message nyina ne say omo bo mbe pam hoho e be pam immigrant nanzo da bi omo banso a omo kra ba ya omo na bi nkrata say immigrant no ayedo ye mi nkrata mo zango for now enti utimu ze ono no ahu se Spanish fo bi wo ha wo mo no adwene wo mu tim ni se immigrant abeje o mo adwuma enti so de fa sasa de ho a obenya wo mo so wo hu enti de wo pe na obi dia ye message ama wo zema ye Canada bia wo kromi so obi bo modern no de sa asem no to dwom a ohunu se akoe de makoma so ade atodwom tie manyum no tumrika no wakotobi nyeze nyewo na otwero ma no onu wo ni fi o ni mu but enam se wasem ni nasem no ode aye nyum ni sia enti ama wani age ho na odi nyum na ji sana we so tie eti se bia obi beka se obi a wajimi no umano ha advice papa wo mpege sa advice enya no message a ye de manipa no so sometimes it depend your friends approach or the message no buy. In fact, so the idea bro over cancer match will be a how be presenting message in Ankasa be manage wedi. Yes, a quattro quasi obe mount to match anything. That's all bad over moment to mana one casa no front to man. How can I trust you? Ne mom so be to tun to maguso. A henema. Now born country group kama na ho fefe no ba no zo to my me ba bina onyo na mamiska na meto bia ma osu hu to ma no wani age ho na opani no so ye opani na ni afri na ɔka obema obi a odi sika ma no kwa ebia ye mistake wo ye no ho ne sɛ wa ma na mfa ntoma na mmerɛw nanso ebia wo so hwɛ sɛ a wɔpani we pa de mintumi menyini ni so bɛbɔ korɔ no ntimi ntimi ma ne nkɔ ensa pan sɛ ɔno nkɔ fa ntoma na mmerɛ nti ɔda me fa nkɔ ma no ɔkɔ ɔbɛso mu akɔna bi ma ne de abrɛ me with this trust no ebema wa ye kwase adaakye because opani no oboni ti do oba bewia but you don't know. The confidence success, no. Sometimes I know more Jimmy Gwan, you know, movie or more.
Oh, also, my candy, honor me, the process of what can not chess a honey or dinner. I say, me to a present mamma, no. Nancy and Jibiana, all the echo, Eshimumono. It depends on mamma, say, be or catch as a be or mine, and maybe in ye, maybe a music can hear me. No, by a good, or say, dear, now, China, Kufi, I me. Box
That's
site
right.
near or say, near Kufi, and I, Hermia, and it be a Kufu, was a name. At someone up as the Mahama Ekano. Then also a trickster. Or trick a man for to paint in what's on your genuine man. But I
In
mean, you had
fact,
a beco, Namako, the Abremian, now,
correct.
Wamea.
Once President Mahama as a man, no kind of tada. And that's all yet the same thing. Tana, in fact, President Mahama, one fa Ghana, yen minister appointment to be a money near. For money push any be a over real tane, one on one munyan, or more, even Gabi and President Mahama acquisition. O kan wo mu sɛ yate audio a Gabi mu ɛkyɛ agyapa ɔmo shares enti kyɛ sɛ no wo proof nti ɔbɔ Gabi di ko Gabi no ɔnyɛ government appointee na president Mahama fa Ghana gude bi ama ne nua Ibrahim starting a business like gold ya yɛse mine ma meti no obi abegyina hɔ sɛ yɛde Ghana gude ama ɛnyɛ nɔkora bi ɛwɔ because president Mahama nua no wɔtɔ company no afiri Australian company a yɛte wɔ abɛtɔ saa concession no bɛyɛ 30 years ni a wɔntu gold bi a wɔkɔda na mmom ɛnam sɛ ɔno no sɛ ɔtɔn 2023 a man no sɛ ɔbɛtɔ no na gold boa akɔ fam by say na gold boa akɔ soro no ɔno no aba sɛ saa de agreement na ɔmo yɛɛyɛ no ɔpɛ sɛ ɔkyɛnyi deal no na 100 million na ɔka na ɔbɛgye 300 million in fact why na yɛ kwase a benya na bunu si Ibrahim Mahama a businessman auto gold concession no to the aye de apempa so into the gold cost so duru nyame so kra na ye ono ane dia the gold ye teso a waboka enti house company bi ebetim ti na ma asem no wo court e koba na nei na court no si da bi the woni obi agreement Australian company even won ye Ghana nimpo na se ene wa ba se wo no terminate contract no a fine say wona asase no ye wo dia na emom ono so di sika ma watua contract no watua sika no bi enti no sika na watua no ye de ye fa ne say dwuma no de majority ni nyina ye ono na ye major shareholder owom enti no court adiama Ibrahim Mahama wakope bosi a otua mu sika no wa clear ne ka afiri ho enti we no so utraba bi kase John Mahama de Ghana go duma sa pra ye we nyina na Akufo Addo ti akonwa so 2023 in fact na President Mahama may president nti se na ye ade a John Mahama nua no prepare that time na za Akufo Addo ya we say John Mahama se me be ma me nua no
Ghana asem no ko fam finfin ye pick and choose a mama adwuma ne ye
enya
na
pick
say
and choose say ya na ade
you know box site out the man ni nua na sa time no na Akufo Addo nye president that time na Akufo Addo nye president
ti kwabra
huh
ti on say ade ba ko a ma weak minded people no bam ne say said the mono muti kofa asem no John Mahama so the box site man ni nua na sase ka Akufo Addo mobile no otu wan fa ma no box site no ye Ghana japade Ibrahim ye Ghana ni na
Debbie one fa what's one farmer no
wan fa ma no o de ma no anka otu ye na on fa ma no na John Mahama nua no build there
we use
ordering
was a weak
krata
mind. And then I'm copy a court to say or entitled to a friend sign box site na ya jeff in some to a minor court no. Now
ode
Okunyina
onko
court to say
to
they didn't hear.
ni dwumadi a na ye di ama na ye nkrata duru animu na mon kan kire ne se bia on krata no a what they are and yet sufficient in the name from a Yadia through some with no reason. And to the Moko quarter as a Ghanaian. And he says,
I say my kind there. I say my kind there. What the strong man in Eka and the weak man in Eka. I do see him fan man. What see a
so
JP
what
in
they
some. Now
what they
I
feel
am fan
quadrat.
out there.
But
Yeah,
brother,
they
one of
different some.
the one of the weak minded here, or better I say weak minded weak. Yes, auto was the me Kenyans as a power.
What's up now? What can I say? I mean, far car mount. What's the magic curfew in some? And what I meant to say, what's the
Mahama,
empire be a man?
Mahama,
And
and
I
they
work
come
what's
free.
up. Huh?
Mahama, and you come free Ibrahim Sabo. But say
There
Ibrahim,
be
no.
me de
Now,
was some no me analogy wa ha say oh. What's the empire be a man no? And on also call court to say agye ade bi afin nsem wrongly.
you
And I'm say ade yem fa ma o
can't,
de ade na agi fi nsem. Yem fa ma o ye de na agi.
ah, you can't say the Bibia Mobia. It's just say Yatama, de Biama, or the Atel. But when you, then yet they are general, or no, so you're gonna near all buildings are concession, no pursue two diamond, you know. So, on your way, Obio two from a good year. Ain't you know what right to build for it? Sana identity, say, concession, I better have my who's a good deal, or have me pay me to tia by me ye process ya, me fa entity mu, kwanya ye faswa ye timi tu, and I'm a nam so not for crata we brano, a check for we brasan ha. Enti, for fear nan to ata, Emma, one two no brother and a brother and a year, you know, not saying can a brother and a dear tamach and a dear, and cannot hear crata be, and can say Ibrahim Kutu. So, and then a friend, I tamach, no be a no was so. Ɛyɛ na akufo ado mobile na yɛsan ama no de ama no awia nkɔmu ntumi nye mfiri ne hɔ na mmom wei no na ɔnwie na wɔ process mu nti no saa na ɛhɔ no na weak mind foɔ no mode asɛm no nenam kurom sɛ Ibrahim agye Ghana na mo kora no a mo se mode strong mind na mogye firi ne hɔ no saa boxite no ɛdeɛ na motim de ayɛ wɔ Ghana moasiri de ayɛ dɛ ɛnti wo a yɛfrɛ ne sɛ mumu no ɛhɔ na ya binom fi sɛ weak minded people na ɛwɔ Ghana no ebinom deɛ wɔ mu deɛ ɔmo na di saa ɔpani no a ɔbɛdaadaa no so ɔbɛdaadaa obi no a odi kan nyɛ weak minded people no ɛfɔlɔ no na ɔde ɔmo no aba abɛbɔ korɔ no nti akɛsefoɔ nyina wɔ mu obiara sika bɛwɔ mu na mmoa nsika yɛ ɛba yɛ nyina no na binom wɔ hɔ a ɔmo nyɛ agyemefoɔ na mmom na ɛyɛ sika na ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo sika nya baabi hyɛ na ɔbɛyɛ investment nti ebi saa na ɔno no de sɛ naada na ɔde ba yɛ sɛ aban so na ɛbɛwura mu sɛ no nti sometimes no weak mind no deɛ ebi bɛwɔ hɔ sɛ wɔamu a wopɛ sɛ wode ti asɛm a wobɛte ase na mmom sɛ obi a ɔno so ɔyɛ strong in propaganda ɛne korɔdobɔ mu no wodi ho agorɔ a ɔbɛtere ka kwabra enti John Mahama ɔne Akufo-Addo they are not the same ɔmo nyɛ the same da Akufo-Addo ɔbaa yɛ position no a ɛwɔ hɔ a obia betumi akɔfa no ɔno wɔn deɛ kyekyɛ man na busuafo John Mahama deɛ gold na ɛda fam asase yɛsɛ wobɛtumi atu wobɛtumi atu bra bɛbɛwode no atu wei gold wei a woka ho asɛm mesi Ibrahim starte no ansa 2023 ansa na ne nua yi ɛbɛwini 2024 enti sɛ nka Akufo-Addo koraa no a ɔyɛ aware sɛ President Mahama nua ni na sɛ yɛma no kwan na sɛ ɔwini saa case yi daakye a gold no obeba abɛyɛ den obeba abɛnya sika bebree ɔmbɛfa kwan awia sɛnea nka terminate saa contract no kora agye ade no ma Australia fo no sɛ hɛ Ibrahim for asɛm firi hɔ but ɔmo hunu sɛ daabi ɛno no ɛnyɛ Ghana asɛm Ibrahim ne obi na anya nti utamfo kora ukurom tamfo kora no ɛsɛ sɛ ɔma no asɛm hia wo kyɛn abɔnten so dɔfo I'm telling you because wo ne ne firi kuro baako owu a ɛbɛsie no mu asase so enti saa mo de na mo de na mo kakra mo pese mo ye equalization bi no na mo ga bi ba
Tell me okay ɛhɔ na me de no say senka President Akufo-Addo kran kan tamfo ɛna senka oje ba ɔne ɔnyɛ saa anya de obeye so no face ɔyɛ Ghana ni woni so ɔyɛ Ghana ni do ho ba chema untumi nko na bia no ɔnyɛ Ghana ni nti ɔno onu nya a ɛnyɛ nti no Akufo-Addo will never do that
once that
ɔnyɛ so that say
ade ba akwa ɛwɔ hɔ ne say mo MPP for na until some mo be who say NDC akiri ba ketwa na mo no da bia mo be sun say ya because mo nua
akiri ba ne akiri wo ɛwo cheche mu ne nti ase na ade
NDC as a political party no omo akiri ba omo nua ketwa na MPP
so cheche mu akayi awo
And I'm a by TNE. Omunia get one MPP. Na onse at times oko fie bi mu a enketewa no kra mienu wo hɔ de ɔyɛ ketewa no ha adwen wo be da bi wɔ hɔ a wotimi bu pani kra no so no so uni anketewa no abana bo yi na se pani no yire no ho no ma ne twɛdeɛ so otimi pae ne nua ketewa nani ɛno bi na yɛde abɔ mo kofie ko wu a ama zizi ya mo ne nam a bibia nya bufo kra na mbɔfo bibia nya criticism na mo criticize bibia nya ntɔkwa na mama na yɛ ntɔkwa na nka yɛ no ane sɛ na ame a hawa kumsin ɔno no ɔyɛ kɔto aba ba bi a yɛto aba polling station ɛhɔ yɛde ɛfrɛ ne sɛ pepper spray kɔ hɔ yɛmfa nkɔ hɔ ɔno yɛ ɛfrɛ ne sɛ wɔayɛ MP da immediate past MP a ofiri yɛtu no n'ano adan a ɔnam fie nka wɔgye wɔ ahoma nka saa abere a yɛto aba yɛpo to de ewia wɔkɔfi akɔgye wɔ ahome abrewa no so pɛ sɛ oshow ne ho ma yɛhunu sɛ ɔda so te ase na wa na ɔka wasɛm sɛ woyɛ bɛma bebree a yɛkugya wo na ɛte sɛ wo san yɛ ɔbaa ɛdeɛ sɛ waa deɛ wo na yɛde wobɛyɛ ntɔkwa no ɛnti no ɔno no deɛ too no no yɛ a na ɛnyɛ ade bia nwanwa but deɛ yɛka ne sɛ ɛyɛ Ghana ni ordinary Ghanaian bi ɛna aba ha na ɔka sɛ wo saa deɛ wei in fact MPP brɛ so happen NDC for mo brɛ so yi so happen ti yɛsrɛ mo mo de na mo ntena na mo ma ne ntwa nka me hu sɛ saa nipa no odi bem but sɛ kwabena wa wote ha yɛ bo nipa wɔtwitu a wo say wo mo akɔfa just a paper ballot papers nti no mo deserve so mo wu what about oba okita your friend is saying pepper spray enti na ya meta ka se jama mo fi ze mo ye first class citizen chen grofo bi se nye sa kasa so mo ye MPP ni awo no nka bi ese se wo hu se yes ade bi aye dua na fifiri na ye twa nti de da se de ayakwa we kan no mo nipa no miracle sabode o se ya nso ye ba that's it se ono na adwene no ono de enye ready se ono no o pepiti bia on de na asem de se so mo so ba as NDC yi ye fans dem ma no chief justice no mo so ba mo so be yi friends chief justice BNDC de be bombe yi no that is it se sa no odwena me mo menwene sa because de de ne baba no then NDC for the chief justice bi ba na wa medi bone a oba wo yi ni se yi dem mo no de we stand no that is who say no can make say a very weak mind dead person no they kasa so only friend you be on the who said you omo ye na enye na omo de obi aba omo yi shout out or say it is a no so you omo nipa fine omo sinya ba wa no be say you and then I say you kon sa na mom say ordinary Ghanaian no te ho no no any problem no odwene say David sa na man de ye nya obo ba ko na ti e wa body a happen ye chi a fine na o de wa wo no tena ha different days sa crime ya was ogon and was my boy no so na say you cofa no ba na obi aka so be ye reset hwe Ghana ye to aba mu biara ye so mesete Ghana nye ye mfa ma kufu ado so mese no ye de man so no so be ye ni ye nti so ye ni ya ga ye hia do mahama mo abio ye na wanye ni ye nti na ye hia aban foforo enti no sa aban we so aba na ozo me be reset a na se wanti ma reset a awie ni asem nti wono nya wo na obajeje no utimi jeje na MPP ni bia ni moral right to judge o mahama MPP ni bia because mama mo no na ye fun pa o ye na yonko no we
aja ano de o kan sa de John Mahama kra ne wonya adwen wa asem na o kan ono onya adwen because ye no ye ni MPP taxes ayitua ene ye ni NDC taxes ayitua Ghana na da ho no onye yenye bi onye NDC president anaze Ghana na yemfa man so onye NDC for nteka emfa enti NPP ni bi have the right to criticize Adibia said na more right on the other end no to criticize everything no the same thing na Obia what right no
NDC ni bia was right say or hate your back say the more criticize and kwasi criticism because mo na anu ada the power no ma sa de no mo fa nya adwuma na enye kama manti manye obi oba ye no ne de na ye kama chen wo de wo criticize
awo atem di ne do so awo
Oh, that say you can weak mind the ones and got them dear Ben a chance will be arguing a week. Ah, Rabbi, I said program, I don't know the amount I say. The air no had no. Walk as will be a weak mind. Not say be out of me example, no problem. But I
ɛnyɛ
didn't
me na
hear
meka
Canada.
o mepaakyɛ wobubu sɛ sɛ dɛn bɛn na ɛda pono so ɛna mede deɛ ɛda pono so ama ɛnyɛ me na meka nti
Okay,
worefɛ sa sɛ
okay,
me na
Matias,
meka pakyɛ
Matias,
mɛnwerɛ saa
Matias. Abre, I did that Bamason Neno. A ya tem the in the first place, say, Obi adwene wɔ fam nti na ɔmo bi etiti no. Nti sɛ ɔka sɛ obi adwene wɔ fam automatically no, o kyerɛ sɛ nipa bi a ɔbɛba sɛ yɛyɛ Ghanafoɔ, yɛ Mahama bɛka kyerɛ sɛ ɔbɛresɛte Ghana na yɛto abama no na ɔba no wa resɛte a yɛ mum na yɛgye mi nti na yɛto ma no. Dabi because na yɛ hia president because na amamuofu bi kɔ so ɛna yɛhunu sɛ ɔno na bɛtumi abu amamuo papa na yɛde ama no ɔno nso ka kyerɛ sɛ ɔba bɛbu papa nti ɔno no nso wɔammu ne yie di a ɛyɛ a yɛwɔ right sɛ yɛ criticize no ɛna ɛno nso no nkyerɛ sɛ yɛyɛ gyimi nti na ɛdii n'akyi daabi na yɛ paaban papa na mmom deɛ mekyɛ ne sɛ wo no a wo naano na amamuo no kɔ so a na amanfoɔ nyinaa ka sɛ saa amamuo no nyɛ wosi ɛno na yɛ the best amamuo no kɔɔ na wie nyinaa no ɔmo ankasa na ɔmo bu na aba abɛka kyerɛ yɛn sɛ ɔmo yɛ mistake bebree na ɔmo no na amanfoɔ kasa na ɔmo nte nti eze no sɛ woka sɛ hɔ deɛ na moyɛ weak mind deɛ a mɛtumi ate aseɛ na mumu bebree because banyɛ obiara na ɔde ɔta ɔmo akyi saa na obiara na ɔyɛ sycophant saa mo a moyɛ sycophantic yɛfrɛ mo anabagye ade na tamali a yɛka biribiara mote ase no mo na nne nyinaa koraa no mote sɛ obi abɔ wɔ a ɛnɛ koraa no Nigeria ni ɔte ne baa bi mo de kɔfo fɔre no because ɔmo nya ahwɛnyɛ mo sɛ ha yɛ negiri mo te sɛ ha yɛ yɛsɛ obinom akɔ jubilee house ɔmo nkɔgye ɔmo sika sɛ because ɔmo abo hawa kumse nti asɛm wei sɛ nyɛ weak minded person a hwan na bɛgye saa asɛm wei yɛ nti no sometimes sɛm na awoka no deɛ anaa asɛm na ɛda bamba so no da bi wɔ hɔ a weak minded people na ɔmo pɛ ntoro atie nti ɛyɛ ana ntoro no so aba na ɔmo de ayɛ ɔmo na me ɛno wotɔn ma me ɛnyɛ yi nti kwabra menya me na meyɛ nipa a mɛkyerɛ deɛ n'adwene weak anaa deɛ n'adwene yɛ strong na mebom deɛ me nipa ho na maka no ɛda ase
yɛbɛda wate papapapapapa chairman deɛ chairman pɛ ɛna okita strong mind a dede nea mahama bɛyɛ biara no ɔse ɛyɛ mekae sɛ na meka akra kumase road yi ɛsɛ de biara na meme si president mahama ɛkɔn ho sɛ president mahama wohyɛ yɛbɔ kumase akra road nti wada koraa na wasɔre so ɔyɛ a at the end of the day no me na bi a mede 2.5 hours ebi twa saa kwan no akɔ ba me nkɔ criticize sɛ yɛsi ɛbɛyɛ akra kuma yi tema motorway ni adeɛ na me de weak mind abɛka kyerɛ sɛ asase no koraa yɛatɔn me wɔ asase no da hɔ yɛbɛka nsɛm a de akyɛ me kyerɛ sɛ akoa bi a okita weak mind paa ɔte radio so ha adwen ɛtim bɛka kyerɛ sɛ womu biara koraa nyɛ ɔsɔfoɔ sɛ womu nipa koraa wɔ asase so no ɔsɔfoɔ deɛ asɛm a wonim nso sɛ yɛtwa ntorɔ so ɔsɔfoɔ so kɔsɛ wotumi twa ntorɔ so ɔsɔfoɔ so a wobɛtumi ayɛ Judas wobɛyi Yesu ama akwai ya meka na asɛm yɛ captain smart team bɛka asɛm fa ɔno ane former chairman Pentecost for deɛ nkanyɛ binom a wicked wo mu team na nsɛn ya mehu ya na yɛka sɛ ɔkɔ Pentecost church a ayɛ sɛ yɛsi nka woyɛ buroni aborɔfo nyɛ wo ba yɛka sɛ wɔwɛ de buroni kora fɛ sɛ ɔka nokorɛ anaa sɛ ɔbɛka nokorɛ akyerɛ na mete nsɛm no akoa ne kan na mewerɛ hoe sɛ former chairman bɛkɔ akɔdam because wɔdi sika because okuje to abla kwa kofa paper beto wanim se wadi sika ti no obedem omba ye omde paper beto ho kire obi asade no yese kapre enko ba bia na asem na wo kan ye no with the weak mind e kwa reverse no na say strong mind na ade kwa koso no ama nyo sem nti no etimi ka asem to ye nua so a ye nwe ho but one day we will get there senior be
Yeah,
na we
Kwabra,
there
yeah.
why na yenko
Okay, Kwabra, it's good. I was about to call you when you call me. Kwabra, when a project like Cathedral, this thing name of Cathedral is to be undertaken, do you Or do we have to create circumstances around it to, associate corruption with it? Should we even
Abi
say that?
question na ubusa so ho.
Yeah.
Question na ubusa so ho.
Uh-huh.
Me ka say NDC for amaba de bi amanfo face omo nye
No.
good we bi omo
Kwabena,
ye. No me ka
leave
say me
the
de ase bi say wa
yeah.
no wa to
Yeah.
awasem no so. Ebi
Uh-huh.
e be fi so omo ye niema papa ne ade nyina niema omo face omo ye ne papa nyina ye boy ensam omo na so omo ye. Think obi ye the same at the papa ni bia. Can you see them all over? Demonstration. Yeah, some it's ade papa kra na it will not turn out to be at the papa. Ni ehun so we
Yeah,
money
but
tie ncha so.
Kwabena, no, you
You
are
understand?
bringing in politics. What I'm asking you is not about politics. That we all know that cathedral is supposed to be something related to God. So, do we have to create an environment where anybody will sit down and say, this cathedral cry is built out of corruption? The people around it are, corrupt. Do we have to create such an environment around something we claim to be in honor of God? Should we associate cathedral with it, corruption with it, or fraudulent dealing with it? No. You understand? Because the purpose of the thing itself says that if you are corrupt,
Adam
if
na o
you are
kan ti ho. Pentecost for no more chairman be a friend no. I'm the chairman untumi ana no edi ni nye untumi ba sen owu na sen ya pacho eda bo ame. Mo chairman owu na sen yan. O mo chairman bi wu na sen ba me say
opuni or
opuni no only opuni or the bibi sa opuni ana
kumi
opuni.
kumi.
It sounds that kind of a name. Now,
Uh-huh,
we not saying about 2 years ago or so them. Now,
uh-huh,
when our inaugurate cast a big project, no,
mhm,
Papa ni soon sa soon ya didn't ya. Or say time share project na se no. A man for
mhm,
within the Pentecost, I
mhm,
criticize no can some we scanning idea. But we say this is the vision idea na fe say e best serve on the good purpose no. I feel much the same people no turn their backs saying that. Who say hey no your vision no form. Do the big vision be a pro nipa no so
no.
a ono te atakpa mi. So you go for niam here bigger than say niam na. He is not going to get it. The beke can sem. And there's nothing around at the no. But see can sem fa ho just to bring it down. That's the mindset.
Kwabra, you see the cathedral, the way it was started was shrouded in some sort of controversy or secrecy. That, we are not going to use state money. We are not going to. So from the beginning, there was no transparency around the whole thing. So people started to question it. This is where the corruption thing came about. But I believe if really you are doing something for God, you should not even create an environment or a circumstance where people will say, this thing is being built out of corrupt practice. Do you understand? But my point is, Cobra, if that is the case, you've created an environment and which led people to associate corruption with the thing. And now, for one reason or the other, you have been able to re-establish that there's nothing fraudulent about it. Why should you jubilate about this as victory? Because in the first place, the nature of the thing is such that we're not expecting any corrupt dealing. We can be corrupt when we are building railways, when we can that one we are doing it for ourselves. So anybody can steal all the money. But you are building a house for God. Whether it's Akufo-Addo's God, Ken Ofori-Atta's God, we don't know. But you claim you are doing it for God. So we don't want to associate and otherwise it defeats the whole purpose. So if for some reason you'll be able to disabuse people's minds that, okay, we've looked into it, there's no corruption. Where is the victory? That NPP people are drumming. Yeah, so this evening I opened up. And so the people were saying there was this. I said, this, we waste our time unnecessarily. So the Deloitte and Touch. This Deloitte. I think the audit was done by Deloitte. Okay. Deloitte. You know who brought Deloitte to Ghana? Deloitte. You know who brought Deloitte to Ghana? The one you people can overrata chase from Ghana. Pakwesindu. Pakwesindu brought Deloitte to Ghana. Today, you are falling on Deloitte to support you. The world goes round. Do you understand? So I don't see why MPP should jubilate about the whole thing. It's victory. So we've put them to shame. You have not put anybody to shame. In the first place, we don't expect a project like that to be associated with corruption. So if for some reason there's no corrupt, then we started from the beginning now. Because ideally, that is where it should be. So I don't see any victory that MPP should hold on. Our mindset is a problem. Seriously, it's a problem. It's a problem. That is my concern. I think sometimes the way we reason is a problem. It's a problem. So you'll be able to establish that there was no corruption, so it's victory. Come on. Victory for something which shouldn't even have been associated with corruption in the first place. So let Biniwa come and do his display, his NDC display. Or Mr. Chinibua is on, so let him take over. The construction expert, let him take over. Anyway.
I just am how we can answer young fancy.
He's sleeping. He's also eating 3+1. The original 3+1 is gone, so he's also taking over now. Yeah, Kwabra will complete tomorrow.
Obi any asem ka obi wa wo bibi kan na oni bibi anka de na yenye ne fancy. Na ye metro aso ochina.
Yeah, Biniwa is working. Yeah, so Kwabra, look, NDC there we are observing them. We are observing. You see, Kwabra, look, the
observe and one hina kasa be kasa petrol no mo de da no say ye 10 cedis no akọ na ye 14 cedis. And I'm so why no nya abotre. E ngakra bibia be yi. Na dey say.
Yeah, but Kwabra, the trauma Akwantufuo led MPP put Ghanaians in made us feel so relieved that they've been disgraced and kicked out. But that doesn't mean NDC or Mama-led NDC is extraordinary. But you people took us so low, so devastating, that the only option we had was NDC. But we are still observing. Me, I'm not happy about
NDC for one call election. No, there were so many people. And then no man to am those people so mo to take care of and you guys no option. And then no and people NDC for one call. This guy Odike, wow, presidential candidate Kofi Granting was there. And you can tell me the option and Kofi Granting your option.
But
Kofi Granting was no option.
You in particular used to say, as for Ghana, the only parties we have is MPP NDC. And the point is, all those people, about 20 people...
also vice presidential candidate. Kofi Granting, so your money $50 million. Non-farm win election, non-farm brand. Na, I wanum bibi anana, wanum bibi. Minimum now, where you know, $50 million.
No, you see, I don't know. I don't want to, what would I say? Wash the thing. There is a problem with the independence ideology. Ghanaians don't want to buy into the independence ideology. And you see, the other parties, they suffer from this basic, I don't know whether it's a black or African or Ghanaian mentality. We want everything fast, quick. And we even tend to forget that, look, you have to work hard.
fast even Osi Akufo-Addo anya ma fast nti ugbu okwu. So open fast. Open go
No,
take or change Ghana to say UK within the 8 years no. And
oh,
when hunting na wo no
Akufo-Addo ruled
wo.
Ghana. Akufo-Addo ruled Ghana for 8 years. So,
COVID came and changed everything. Me say my apartment and I'm a team before I meet to our house, you know. Let me to 600 and something. And then those are that 2-bedroom apartment, you know. Oh, Kuruma, you know. So unkita 1300, 1300 unya sa apartment at 1400 any day. And we Akufo-Addo. And then I be a more work when to me then say something happened before we get here. Person be the bad person blame ni man. And no yanko blame say Joe Biden as or the COVID aba abechinyi nema. Make the value and as a home equity about within that short time. No, if you want more time, if you know equity, what a dynamo can a change, maybe balance a what a dynamo. And you know, make me grab the equity, credit to your balance of at the end if you want. What kind of idea? You say, we get to some place and somebody also here accountant, whatever. No, things change. If you Trump bet me I can send back up. A bit a stock market in a form and I bet me I can send back on. You know, it is a quality aba. I bet you look at every airport, you're close to near my revenue in a few at the idea. If one of one pamobi, which you be aka, on our company, and anka, unya revenue to be an Uchian Klopoka. How books for medicine, books for positive and a very negative. And yeah, I want to break a cry.
Kwabra, no. Kwabra, you've made your point. Let me react. Kwabra, you talk about impact of COVID. One, the impact did not affect only Ghana. Two, as a result of COVID, Ghana receives more aid than the costs of fighting COVID in our country. Do you understand? Three, Akufo-Addo contracted more loans than any government in our part of the world. Okay. These monies, up to today, we don't know what he used the money for. Two, they have not even accounted for. Hold on.
We get more money, we get this and this, and what breaking in that down. Now, maybe it's kind of call
That is
more money
my point. Up to now, if I ask you how much did we get on the whole Ghana from COVID, can you tell me? No. Akufo-Addo
we get more money than if you wouldn't say because you know if you say we get more money than there, then you know what we get. That's how you turn around and ask me the same question. Who I would tell me say you get more money. Now, how much money did we get?
We received more aid than the normal under normal circumstances, but they did not account for that money. Up to now, we are paying COVID tax. Akufo-Addo collected COVID tax for over 4 years. We don't see that money. Do you understand? So COVID more or less was a blessing to us. But where did the money go? Kwabra, I didn't say Akufo-Addo should.
What can throw her? Also receive money no more than 4 years. Now COVID never about a year bang. And aid never that bang. And a 2 in a year Akufo-Addo. Say about 2020 krana within 4 years. If you are aiding about 2022, 2 years in a quarter. But you guys say we're here more than 4 years. Why was there more than 4 years?
Kwabra, COVID came 2020, isn't it? COVID came 2020. So even if we got the money towards the tail end of 2020, we received support from 2020. Then when the COVID came, they started collecting these taxes, charges, fees, and so on from the airport. Up to today, they've not accounted for anything. Kwabran Akufo-Addo's failure, I mean, his failure, abysmal failure, has to do, I'm not saying you should build a dome or anything for us overnight. Akufo-Addo's regime was characterized by waste, by stealing, by fraud, by corruption. And he even enjoyed it every day. Even this week, OSP has caught somebody. All of them appointed by Akufo-Addo. Do you understand? So Akufo-Addo was corrupt. No wonder Matiamidu described him as a mother serpent. No, he knew what we don't know. It is after he's left that we are seeing why he described Akufo-Addo as the mother serpent. Akufo-Addo never improved. It wasn't his intention to improve the welfare of any Ghanaian. Kwabran, I've told you several times, I was standing at one of their campaign grounds here in London, and this Ken Oforiatta, told us, when we were all taught these people are coming to transform Ghana. Oh, when I'm traveling through the towns and villages in Ghana, and I saw the level of poverty our people were exposed to, I feel so sad as a Ghanaian. Unknowingly, he was coming to do worse. And you expect me to still be defending these people?
No,
This is why I cannot forgive these people. Look, I told you, when 2016, when they were campaigning, I argued with NDC people. On one occasion, when they were raising funds here in London here, they were charging entrance fee of £100. Then one NDC lady asked somebody I know, hey, they are fundraising, and then they are charging 100. Did Abe go? And the lady told her, yes, Abe was there. And I was there. It was on that occasion that Ken Oforiatta came to say this. I remember there was one man, one of the fundraising, they wanted somebody to give £50,000 sterling. And one man, it was the only one who raising hands to pay. And they said, oh, as part of honoring, he has to go and have dinner with Akufo-Addo. By then, he has not won the election. So he want to have dinner. I'm sure this man, they would have given him one contract and he must recoup his money 1,000,000 times. But that is all part of the game. You understand? I'm not worried about these things. I'm not worried, but we saw some sort of something in you. But unfortunately, Akufo-Addo, of course, Biniwa said that when they are campaigning, they will tell us what we want to hear. So in other words, they will, Mama to confirm it. Now I transfer kakra, now I do you understand? So that is their mindset. There's nothing that honesty. So when Mama is telling us, now I transfer kakra, and later I'm giving it to him, you say you are insulting. Meanwhile, the man has said the thing. So if he cannot perform, that intro he give us is what we will use to pay him. So we are observing. Do you understand? Ghanaians, fortunately, very enlightened Ghanaians don't forget when you say something in public. It will haunt you. We don't forget it. But Akufo-Addo lied. Akufo-Addo's performance vis-a-vis what he said were all lies. Ghana for rubbish. And we saw him see what he gave to us. So the jubilation of Ghanaians is like some heavy burden has been lifted off them. But whether it is true or that thing will come to reality, we are yet to see. So far, they think it's going well, and some of us think it's not going well. Because I feel Mama is talking too much. What some of us want is delivery. This sport thing he came to tell us. I expect that by the time he will make this pronouncement, he would have put the required transformation or changes in place before he just comes to tell us. You understand? Atamils did the same at the airport and the ports when he even went to cry there. My criticism of him was this: you don't need to cry. No amount of crying will change this. Make the necessary transformation. Bring about the necessary changes. If you cry, you beg them, will not change anything. When I was small boy, my son does it to me, and I know when he's doing it, that he's playing back the whole thing to me. When I was my son's age, my dad can beat you. But the happiest thing is, if he doesn't want to beat you, he will talk to you. And I was so stubborn that so long as he will not beat me, if he wants to talk to me 20 hours, I will listen. Or I can stand in front of him and listen. Believe me, all what you will say, I don't think I'll even take about 5%. But I will stand there like a good boy and listen and listen. My son does the same thing to me, but when he's doing it, I know this boy is playing the same trick. You understand? So it is not the talking which will change us. It is the doing. Doing the thing. You have made an observation. Look, changes and transformation comes about by either external pressure or observation. So if you have observed the thing, fine. Do the necessary things, then come and tell us, we changed this thing because this is what we saw, these practices were going on, and we felt it's not ideal, it's not okay. But now that he's come to tell us, what is he doing? And what he's going to do is going to bring about cosmetic changes. But we need a whole transformation of the sector. Because why, when I bring 5 cars, I give you 1 receipt, written on the receipt 5. I don't know why you should charge me individual duty on 5 of the cars. When my receipt say 1 receipt is all what you need. But that is what we are doing. So Akwantufuo was aware of this. He didn't do anything about it. So most of the waste in the system, he did it. The reason why where you are and where I am, they save money and are able to give you some of the loans. Every budget they read here, every budget, they put in what we call efficiency savings. So they give you budget of 50 million on the face of it, but they building that we expect you to make a savings of, let's say, 7 million out of this budget. And they make sure they track you to achieve. If you don't achieve that, next time, you will not get the same amount you want. But when you achieve the target, next time, they give you something extra. And the saving is not something extraordinary. You look at things we do, maybe the number of the people you've employed are too much, or maybe some of the machines you don't need to buy outright, you can lease. Things to save costs. But this is not in our thinking. This is not in our psyche. Immediately they give people budget, they are thinking of how many houses they can build out of that. They are thinking of what they can do. And the people are happy, because they will get their share out of it. So if you have the likes of Oforiata, John Kuma, and so on managing you, what do you expect? What do you expect?
Sister, no manage you here. Mahamane, I will be a woman and manage you. Engineers are here on the end and almost repeat it because Oko blame winning over Bano. ya no kra de them people for no fa one a omo de omo fa 10 tina na de bi omo end up in some no and you know
We are observing them. You see,
o de observe no
when
omo
I
de
told them,
observation omo de head
yeah,
one way some dey
when I
and
told
then
them,
that they're going to use of
when I told them
observation in the
at
eye.
forcing, when I told them at forcing, Sami Jemfi and the people were not the sort of characters who can manage the country.
And I want so why they say on any no correct can for
Uh,
Ghana. And
uh,
also dollar no I start here money muso a idile mi ka eko. And I say oh no
mm.
munye hu hwe ade ade. Me say me ka so kita cook. Dollar na ye coke empty can no. And om dey ahye nsuom no mo nsekutem. What I say? The moment on be you mo
Yeah,
sa pen no can be be tosoro ho
yeah,
no. Am obi ehun say
me,
e
I
empty
told
can.
you, yeah, I told you why the dollar thing will not be sustainable. Right now, our supply, because we import almost everything. So if that is a trend which is going to continue, we'll get back to the same point. When Kufuor redenominated our currency, Kufuor forgot that so long as we don't have a strong supply base or supply side or strong manufacturing base, we cannot sustain the whole thing. And that is exactly what these people are doing. You understand? That's exactly what they are doing. So the dollar weakness, is because of how the American economy is going. So it has played into NDC's hands. But when the dollar, now his budget has been approved, so we will see. Do you understand? When the dollar starts strengthening, because almost all currencies are gaining against the dollar. And Kwabran, we told you that what this man is doing, the consequence, you people will bear it. I'm not there, but you people are there. You see, because of that, your 5,000 is not coming. You understand? Because
Ama you better wait here, no, don't worry. So ama you better wait here, no.
but you
You
are a
know.
MAGA, so how can MAGA fight against MAGA?
Forever mega. Say there, forever mega. Say Trump. Abi Trump or consumers. Me say Joe Biden e ho no ma. About 4 people, one more by their own. I don't know
Mm,
what happened though, but even though I'm going back to Africa, we say I'm going back to Haiti. Any near
mm,
money, but I didn't say be
mm,
na paperwork be enkoyi. And you
mm,
know, over protecting home by not
mm,
being in this place. But
mm,
I'll bet me find a way on another place that you'll be safe. That's it.
mm,
And the
mm,
Trump is doing too. Oh, so this is the why I can just say, yeah, to Obama, John Mama, so Obabek, yeah, Galamsi, Nasem, no. And then what
mm.
you say, Tony Edwaka, former,
Yeah. I listened to him today.
okay. And and you may be one of my, and yes, a friend, men are not being was some of Abeka, and I want some of Eba, and I be you. See, I'm not some and I said, you
Yeah,
criticize you, no, you're not some.
Kwabra, that is
You know,
that
bet
is
me
what.
about more for him.
Yeah, Kwabra, that is why we've been telling you that we are observing, because Galamsey is one of the reasons why uh, we voted NPP out. So if Mama is also dealing with it cosmetically, and he want to be diplomatic, because right now it is NDC people who are doing it. Do you understand? And I don't see how this Galamsey problem should be allowed to linger on when we have military. Our military is not doing anything. Today, I heard that they are going to recruit more people. And
I'm
that's
saying,
it.
I don't know, because oh, Adia, Ubidi, yes, I say yes, and I'm in for 1 minute, and then, yeah. And then you to Abanama.
No,
The
but
Abanama said,
but
they
I
change,
don't know. I don't know why we
Which,
are going to recruit more people into the forces.
oh, yeah, we are creative one task force, water guard, good board guard, any idea, just job for the boys. Into your channel, banana, another government, I know already said, then you say, Maguni, I know my by in Juma, now buying about be or be yedi. From President Trump or buy no, or make us a immigration issue, no, a whole years old. And he also solve a problem. No. That thing you're talking about, man, because a whole 10 years, a whole 20 years, na waban na anye na me na wabaya. No, that's not how you voted. Obi akoto aba for galamsey o. Na okoto aba na okache nso baba be na so okache mse na o 10 years ah. Yo.
Yeah, so that's why I say we are observing, because we are marking all the points out of which we, voted MPP out. So one, Galamsey, have you done that? Our road network, have you achieved that? There are so many things we are observing them on. So the gold thing there, of course, we assume that they will be able to manage the economy well, but if they do, I'm one person that if any government does anything well, I don't need to praise that person, because that is their core responsibility. We voted him to bring the best people on board. The best people doesn't necessarily have to be NDC people. But if you decide to go only with NDC, at the end of the day, we will vilify you if you fail. Because you have a larger pool and you decided to go with a smaller pool. That is your problem. Because for every job in Ghana, there are millions and one Ghanaians who can do it. So you as a leader, you have to attract the best in class to do that job. But if you say, hey, I can get the best in class in only NDC or MPP, that is fine. We will be observing. When you fail, we'll hold you to account. And some of us, the only way you can hold you to account is to insult you. Because I know when I insult him, all those people who follow him will also come in. Then the fight continues. Because if Mama takes any wrong decision, it's not going to affect only Biniwao. Maybe it will not even affect Biniwa, because maybe out of that wrong decision, he's got his V8 and he's sitting in it. But I will bear the consequence. So I will exact my pound of flesh from him. The same way we are doing with this Akwantufuo, this rubbish. You understand? So we are observing. A year is almost going now. A year is almost going. That is why I said, if they have no plan in opposition, being in power is not the best time to plan. And it's coming true. Kwabena, 24-hour economy. Have you heard anything again? No. When they interviewed Taniedu today, I disagree with him on that. That 24-hour economy is working at the ports. Come on. 24-hour economy is working at the ports. Are they going night shift in the port? If 24-hour economy is working in the port, that means it's a wrong priority. It's a wrong priority. So we are observing. We'll get them at the right time. The 24-hour economy, they feel, is a big lie. It's a big lie Mama told. I think he was dreaming, then he said 24-hour, then these people also got on and ran with it. Why we should have a whole 24-hour thing as your strategy or your policy is incredible. It's like Akufo-Addo dreaming about what Ghana beyond aid. It became a mirage. So that is where we are with this 24-hour thing. Well, brother, let me go. We'll continue tomorrow if Biniwa has run away. Biniwa. Hey, Kamas.
Baba, I'm back.
Kamas. Oh, Kwabra is gone.
Abi,
Yeah.
we should be observers.
Uh,
They say, they get to as observers. They say we are now feeling, feeling pinch, Hey, the work no.
You Opakwami, you don't even know the last time you stepped foot on the soil of Ghana. You are
No.
outside observing.
And they say, your system was Say at the end we alert you, Ura, baby ade kono. It's not good. And we 1 year bediti. Also on tia, a kukrono. Near running as impago, near to that because unti.
But the performance tracker NPP people built, where is it? That's what they could have used to track anybody's performance. But where is it? Yeah, it's Kwabra. Where is that performance tracker?
Do you know whether it will affect the president?
The performance tracker, they brought it, they inaugurated it at 12 o'clock. 1 o'clock, they say, oh, there was an error, so we withdrawn it. These people.
You see a friend of my game, they are playing with that mind. Because no one knows them because you have been a woman.
They brought the thing, so a new system you were bringing, they 12 o'clock. By 1 o'clock, they say we withdraw because it was full of errors. Kai, these people.
I mean, of a July ending. Now, the president, a constitutional reforms. Now, IND submissions I did
They say July ending.
July ending. So, of a
We submitted our own in another platform we are on.
you've done your own.
Oh, because you are not serious of Kwame.
Okay.
You are not serious.
Because let's team up and work on this.
About Mr. Chum told you this more than 6 weeks now. What have you done?
What have I done as
You
a person? And yes, I know.
you've made yourself a
No.
constitutional
Thomas, your question is what have I done as an individual? Yes, okay. Now, how can we do it collectively?
Yeah, but whether it's collectively or not, it takes one person's initiative. So why don't you take that initiative?
Okay.
Eh?
Okay.
Or you think it's three plus one?
We are left with 2 weeks about. Are you ready to work collectively with me and perhaps of Achum? Because me areas are me rural, because I am going to attack the philosophy of the constitution. But
Kwame, what would philosophy do for you?
and they say the constitution, it should help us to build a nation. And that's what I mean. At least a unity of purpose. What do you mean?
I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you.
Okay. Now, me busa say, sir, a partisan democracy, how can we unite Ghanaians? Adia, partisan democracy, the objective, they say, it be by the Ghanaians. Into logic, it doesn't hold water.
So how do you want this to be put in the constitution?
The way we want to put it is, or maybe the policies, and the body, a nation. If you have good policies, you build good country. So, who use wrong policies? And do we need parties to build policies? If parties are not necessary in building policies, let's ban political parties. It's as simple.
Parties, whatever you stipulate in the constitution, it should be human being who will implement it. You understand? The constitution is just a document.
Logic, wisdom.
Hold on. All what you are saying is theory. The constitution is a document. For it to take effect, you need human beings to do it. And the human beings needs to be organized. So the one way they can stay organized is to form groupings. And the groupings is what we call political parties. You
Well,
can form another grouping. You can say, okay, I want Chief Tansy to come and do it. It's another grouping.
okay, but not when we go to parliament, because if we go to parliament, we are not going to discuss or divide our
So what is your alternative to parliament?
alternatives to parties.
To
No,
parliament. No, what is
alter-
your alternative to parliament?
alternative is if you want to do politics, which means nation building, you must go with other candidates as an individual, not backed by any party.
Of
Because
you are not answering my question.
I'm
I
working
said,
on.
what is your
Yeah,
alternative to parliament?
and let me say, no person stand here, stand as an individual. And your party being a beton say
Okay,
this party
okay.
so
So let's say everybody representing their constituency
if
have
I say
won.
the
Hold on. We have 275 individuals, independent candidates.
even take any number you
Hold on. Wafakwami, let me land. We have 275 independent candidates based on your reasoning. Okay,
want.
where would these independent candidates meet to do the country's business?
Do what?
Where would they meet to do the country's business?
No, it's look, the sovereignty is recognized as is in the hands of the citizen. So any candidate who wants to stand must submit himself to the citizens.
Uh-huh.
And who presentation, and a betcha, who less than emphasis 5% of
Wafakwami,
the
you are talking about the modality. Assuming the person has passed through all the modalities, we've selected 275 people. Where are they going to meet to transact the nation's business?
where are they going to meet?
Yeah.
No, we only have to choose the number of candidates per constituency. If
Uh-huh.
every constituency needs one person, look, we have to.
Wafakwami, I understand. So we constituency need one person. We've selected 275 people. Where are
Of
they
the
going to meet?
we are going to choose one, and the
Yeah,
person.
so we've chosen one. We've
Wait,
got two. Where are they going to meet to do the
meet.
nation's business? Yeah.
Where are they going to meet? Meet
Yeah.
where? We are
To
we
do the nation's business.
are do through interviews. Then we do voting, and of the 75, if nobody
I mean,
comes out as the
I'm
winner,
going. You don't. You are talking rubbish now.
Hey, are afere wabre.
okay,
Ah,
thank
you
you.
Kwakwami say he doesn't understand why we should have parliament. So give me your alternative to parliament then.
I didn't say we don't need parliament. I said we don't need political parties. What yeah, we repeating so. We don't need political parties, but we need parliament to discuss about me say in the parliament, there should be no space for political Jesus there.
Enti of Kwame, you feel say the very moment we get into groups, it becomes a problem focusing on the development of the nation Ghana. Na?
In a way, because if people are going to vote according to their conscience, that will be okay. But the party will pose certain conditions for them.
Okay.
So their liberty is being threatened. If you
So
don't
so
do
so
the right,
Kwakwami,
don't toe the
Kwakwami, you'll be happy. You'll be happy that if they go to meeting, let's say they go and meet at Asantehini's palace. Eh? They go and meet there. You think the people in Ashanti region, when there is going to be project to be undertaken, they will vote for that project to be done in, let's say, Brohafo region.
why are you bringing in this confusion? We are talking about Ghana. We are not talking about region. We are talking about Ghana.
So
So
how would you select the people then?
we have so many constituencies. We
Uh-huh.
have told that if within a constituency we have 70 plus candidates, because the sovereignty is in the hands of the citizens will have to choose from the lot that they have presented themselves.
Well, for Kwame, you are talking about modalities. When I'm talking about the end result, we've gone through all the modalities you are talking about.
What are you expecting from the end result? We need a president.
The end result is we've selected people. Whatever means you are recommending, we've applied that to select the people. How would the people do the nation's business?
But they are there, they put themselves up to build a nation. So they are there to show us how they can perform. If they are not performing, the thing is, they were selected from many. So if they are not performing, we will pull you back and bring somebody who is more professional to do the job.
So, I mean, all the 75, we go and put them in one house. We go and put them in one house.
No. If we have 75 constituencies, then we will need 75. But in every constituency, we are going to choose one.
So assuming we need 75, we've got the 75. How would they go about doing the nation's business?
We have 75 MPs. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
They are going to... No, the work as lawmakers is not sufficient for them. They should do how the nation should progress. Because
how would they do that? How would they do that?
But if you are not competent for the job, why do you bring yourself up? If you don't know how to build,
you are talking rubbish.
You don't know how to
even in our ordinary life, when a group of people meet, you need a leader out of that. You need a leader to coordinate everything.
That's the role of the president.
So how would you select that president then?
The president has to be selected from many to... He has the responsibility to unify the nation. So
how do you get that president?
Single person as a president.
How do you get that president?
But
no, you are talking rubbish. Papa Swale, I'm going. Leave this man.
Kwame, I think you will take it as questions perhaps that you need to contemplate on, and then add the answers to the proposal that you want to put across. When it comes to your style of governance.
You think you can put any proposal? This complicated mind is got. He's got any proposal.
The answers that you give, convincing, mommy, right? It means you need to you don't need to answer now. You don't need to just give an answer now. Just go back to your drawing board. I know, say you don't for any reason think, say, whatever plan that you have concerning your style of governance is a finished idea or a finished product, right? There's still room for improvement. Okay, so you may have a very beautiful idea, but as you take these ideas
Kwame's idea is representative governance.
Okay, all right.
Do you understand? But as to the structure of that representative governance,
join him and then help him with the structure.
Forget about this man. Please confuse man.
Oh,
you should go and tip with Mr. Chum then and they do it.
Oh. Now you see this is one thing. This is one thing that we need to sit up and be able to do. In a sense, to say, we are all seeking to build a beautiful Ghana. And if you have seen the idea of Kwame, and then you think this is what you add to the idea, it will make it better. It means you are co-creators of that vision. So support him. But they say no chance or no call of a chum berry maho. No for chum one no watch I say with my stretch an arm of a wamiana. Eh? Oh now oh chess a stretch and you hear Sia. Oh, ain't he? And now of a quam Abbey or team him.
Now, I be or no in the first place, no 1 year attempt to say or be poor. So, into no idea say I would need
oh, and yan Nambusa or say, oh, Abbey or Peso Bebois and I say, wow. Ope Abbey will team one, I say, won't pay, and then I'm pissing.
say or changing the mindset.
Ash. Ope Abbey ewo team one, I say, won't pay no.
I mean, can't you? Any year for no dear. I don't need them.
Ope Abbey ewo team no one, I say, won't pay no.
Now we say we say we maintain any year there. No, the enemy mean here.
And she say no or any for no. Into one penno, and one penno.
No, mean here no. Won't go in. No can say say nyansa dia means mesuya nyansa. Until let's work together. So, what thinkers and they say, if two thinkers meet, and now 2 or more, they find solutions to problems. But when no bano, any na any dear near Delphi.
Now we are done now who sell or the any neighbor. So also no busa questions.
Adam says he's coming on over the thing.
No, we don't go. I'll go leave you, then you go fit chat for the background.
No, myself, I need to go because this NYA man. This man, this confused man say
Now, of Kwame, among Enyanome Bahano, who else would you want on your team?
Petron say, but what they win on that.
You see, I didn't ask you who you don't want. Oh, of Kwame. I asked. So, hello.
Meet you open address. The Ghana a unified country, you will be the happiest person. But how to get there? No,
Kwame, who would you want on your team?
Among the lot,
in the family here.
I mean, it be a papa there, although there will be a manager. Bring one say, so on your partisan, or supporting that contact in every year, he could have been a very good candidate for me. But anything wrong with Mahama? In Tisani Pano, only year intellectual discussion, so because now you know what broke baby. But will be our year objective with the objective minded person there, only dealer and yet who say way you're wrong, you're wrong. Who say way you're right, right. It is any panel there. If we are dealing with those people, it's very easy to progress.
Say any panel group we and
I'm saying, oh, a patron, me no, me will be a ne conclusion a year negative, any year, and not the end. But why when him say system no a block until a block there, we should find a solution.
Once my patron crab. What I said, Nanko on me, sure say, will relax. But question, no, you was a simple question. Is it any be as I say, no, said you, unless I say, ye, not a ye, on your opposite in the story now, Yankupo here, Nipa Bessim, you know, as a me and Sanawaji, Sudum, Nigumurano, na, or him one, no, Nubiano. If you now is say, no, him one, Unya, or meet you standard.
I'm open to obey changing.
To was it. And as it stands now, Unyan who will be a wire ready. wohwɛ no tumi sɛ ne nneyɛ ne nkasa ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɔyɛ ready to join you.
And they say there's a solution. One page answer. Na me welcome.
Nti what year amanfoɔ no a wonyanya wontumi identify obi sɛ oni kuro wei deɛ ɔyɛ product bi a
obi a me say metumi na ye intellectual debate obi ti say ti papa ono de me study na who say ade no oka no ye convinced that we dey and I say my adwene ni that's the people who almost solve problem.
Okay, so Abakwami, the papa. Okay, so one, the papa, and who again?
And I'm saying, who up, you know, the one who may change you from any idea. I welcome you.
Oh, really, this man is a confused boy.
The conclusion.
Papa Smiley.
MC Petron.
Smiley, you will be offended menopause. Now, you are papa for so hard.
There is a north and a south pole into no. There should be.
Okay. And you're waiting for the south.
Of Kwame. Anyway, eja henu. Say ukoda na utimi identify obi a obetimi aboa ona na ye adwuma me anya we na we set a platform for you to work together. Why?
Why? Now, okay, Enra, Petro asim. Instantly na. Na yeah. Bisa smiling. What do me say? On here nye partisan because me them studying wa say Ghana it may unify on a year purpose and cooperate. And the political parties are almost bano and you one more objective no. Their objective is to divide Ghanaians. Now we're taking control of our resources.
Okay, all right. Kwame, thank you. I think what he wanted to find out was Kwame, so Anna, I'm able to hold on to that stand for all this while. So it's a practice, right? This life is all about you having a practice that supports you to stay focused on whatever that you want to achieve. If you don't have any practice to guide you in whatever that you want to achieve, you just be wandering around, so you wouldn't be making any headway. So that was what he wanted to find out, and quite unfortunate, and then so many to me and but to be fair on others and I'll try and sit in, and then we will address that issue as well. It is something that we all need to adopt. You can have a ritual or a practice that will support you in whatever dream that you want to achieve or maintain. Say even our you need to have something that either you and your partner will do together to keep the fire alive for your relationship. If that thing is not there over time, no one say relationship now flatty. A flatty not just say mobetra and number but I say you become strangers even in the same house. And you need to have something to go on more say every week you be no one wabano ebeko outing back home. Of a Kwame, son, I will be busy on none of mammy, me boy.
Ose. Yeah, life no the most indoors.
Send you make us say while you were coming. So, some of my worry for how many years?
Oh, let's see. Akola Ebapeni no when the 40s. And me head that keep me keep dates until say 40 40 years, funny say the 3 big crab is also for the 3 years. The Akolano age, plus 3 years. Bit me,
Oh, okay. And see, my find some
rough
you've been
estimation.
together for our 43 years, yes, sir.
Oh, Akolano bro 40 years. It means he say, meet me checking it the date, na me the bed 3 years. Big guswa. A very good estimate. Yeah.
Now, over and you be okay o money in date of birth for there.
There be any idea.
Oh, okay, all right. Any problem. I'm the omokai into okay. Why? I'm the omokai. But the American and say you may have or
One
you.
thing is that I don't celebrate anniversaries. And
Okay.
Nyadia.
And the day you met Madam, no, and yes, quite significant for you to always remember.
In me, personally, who be some birthday no a date be me na me just don't know. Nyadia, me parents catch and what be ye the wouldn't say people say birthday or say
So I said, wow, conjobi. Oh.
exactly. And ya men kuna mtisa.
And you're gonna why so this
Now, parents ni anya way and throw dia and to baby. And I say the begin a throw a paper. Master. You. Madam me cousin back no over kwami. And now me over back me ni deri mu na me ko hu me birthday o. Papa no ye china ye hwehwe ne niam mu no ko hu se oboni dari wo oboni date wo ni.
Okay. I see. And see in your heydays, you know, what were some of the things that you were ritually doing with Madam?
With Madam.
Maybe once a year you were going on a holiday.
No, you need yes. But we know they were celebrating birthday.
No. And your birthday. Oh, your birthday. Same. While you were together, no. What were some of the things that you were doing regularly to keep the bond very strong?
I drew Christmas. I also do it family.
Pedro.
Kwame dey old school.
Pedro, I was say koda.
One day my partner went to the VSC was say.
All of this, you want to use all of this to change constitution.
Entina we hear one the team, no. So join the team, and then he will be able to have someone who can support with the structure to get things done.
Somebody you wait till only Christmas to eat akupo, and you want to use.
Most of the them they are baptized either into NDC or MPP. And to change these people, patron, but who say or in shader adhere to any one particular party, yeah, but when you hope.
Okay. All right.
And now one tier solution also I will be able. No.
And see, Petro, only hope so. My gonna be.
Oh yeah, well, he will need confidence was system.
Then say, I was so now one man to me hope.
Me hope I may turn not with this present system. No, we see you changing philosophy no. Because philosophy are you using?
I think I'm who the NTM say you find it very difficult to get people on bit my support no. Because I'm say any opinion and the support or style of and I say proposition no. As a solution. and they will throw their challenge their support behind you.
Yeah, but possibly. Let's assume we have accepted of Akwame's philosophy.
Mm-hmm.
How would he implement it?
Now,
You be some may throw the way out.
and then yes, Mr. Wa of Akwame, and idea yebe go sa ni bi.
Okay, let's go tomorrow. We'll come back tomorrow.
It's you there. I mean,
But
I'm
Papa,
happy.
don't
Why?
don't
Petron.
think about how you implement your.
I'm looking forward to answer your question very well. Na nyami ad much na. Now, one of the things that as we live, we all should ponder over. Now, nyami ad much na. To be part of the conversation. Yeah. What would you consider as priceless in your world? What would you consider as priceless in your world? When you are able to identify the things that are priceless in your world, we will take you from there and figure out how we'll be able to maintain those things that are priceless to us in this world. And I say, why? And I wish you all wanna echo that see a happy good night, amazing good night. Say one odofu bin so na echo that
Papa so send e bit me film from me no eja life.
Oh, me jam life mama na mabon komo we kire. Say abedi oso okoda. Of Akwame Adam so hunting. Adam, quite unfortunate. I need to run away now, so you may have to have your conversations in the background. And see, anyone major have for now, and then anyone more 80 so a very big thank you to you for tuning in all this while. Today, I chose just to be able to come in the last hour to enjoy a little bit of the conversation. Medini and Sisana and Noana Papa Smiley. Hopefully, Yami had more which na Yababa Niabetua. So for now, I think I'll leave you with a series of playbacks. It will take us about several hours. So we will enjoy some playbacks. Forget about it being playback. There's wisdom in it. There's intelligence in it. There's the things in there that are still I'll say the current. Just say within our societal context, among other things. Entity and enjoy once again. Bye bye.
Adobe Shodomu, Adipa Shodomu, waiting a minkwa, that day, Namidi, Odonido, Adobe Shodomu, Adipa Shodomu, send you weather, Minkwa, Namidi, Otobi,